My sister demanded I give her my baby because she can't have kids of her own. My oldest sister is 40 and has been desperate to become a mother her entire adult life. Medical complications meant she could never have biological children, so in her 20s she married a widower with young kids, straight up admitting that her main goal was to become their mom. But those stepchildren never accepted her. For 16 years now, not one of them has ever called her mom or treated her the way she desperately wants them to, and she never stops complaining about it. Every family gathering, every phone call, she's going on and on about how unfair it is, how much it hurts, how she just wants to be a real mom. 3 years ago, it got so much worse. My other sister was pregnant with her third child and going through a really rough time. Her husband had just lost his job when his company folded. They were struggling financially, and she was honestly questioning whether they could handle another baby. She was scared and overwhelmed. That's when my oldest sister saw her opportunity. She started harassing my pregnant sister relentlessly about letting her adopt the baby. Phone calls, texts, showing up at her house uninvited. She was relentless. When my sister kept saying no, she went behind her back and cornered my brother-in-law at work. She literally told him, "I want that baby. You need to convince your wife to let me have it." Can you imagine? My pregnant sister found out and was absolutely devastated. It damaged relationships across our entire family, but my oldest sister didn't care. She was so consumed with her own desperation that she couldn't see how twisted her behavior had become. Fast forward to last November. I gave birth to my second child, and right after delivery, I had a procedure to make sure I couldn't get pregnant again. Both my pregnancies were brutal on my body, complications, bed rest, the works. I knew I couldn't physically or mentally handle going through that again. Last week, my sister brought this up out of nowhere. She was visiting, holding my baby, and suddenly her whole demeanor changed. She got this look in her eyes and said, "You know, it was really selfish of you to get that procedure done." I was confused. "What do you mean? You should have offered to be a surrogate for me first. You could have had a baby for me instead of just cutting off your fertility like that." I couldn't believe what I was hearing, but she wasn't done. "Actually, you could still help me. You could let me adopt this one." She gestured to my baby. "You already have one kid. I have none. It would be fair." I felt this cold rage wash over me. "I want my children. I would never give up either of them. But my dreams of motherhood are important too," she snapped. "I've been trying for 20 years to be a mom, and everyone in this family just ignores what I'm going through." That's when I lost it. "Nobody owes you motherhood," I said. "The way you're acting is wrong and concerning. We've all tried to be understanding for years, but you can't keep demanding that other people give you their children. You need professional help." She completely lost her mind. Started screaming at the top of her lungs that as her family, we should want to help her achieve her dreams, that we should be more understanding because her stepchildren treat her badly, and she doesn't get any of the joy the rest of us have as mothers. "You all get to be moms except me," she shrieked. "It's not fair. Someone should give me what I deserve." The whole house went silent. My baby started crying from all the shouting, and in that moment, looking at my sister's face twisted with rage and desperation, I realized just how far gone she really was.